I just gave him mine. Oh yeah, this is right here. I have this too.
Thank you. Okay, sorry for the delay. So we are now live. 9:37, first period, 1-1 tie. It is Ralston Valley and MHC all knotted up to begin this one. Had trouble getting logged into the 18U MHC site. Our login does not become active till tomorrow morning. And we just found that out, that it takes 24 hours once you get your 50 subscribers for it to go live. MHC controlling the puck in the Ralston Valley zone. Ralston Valley with a breakaway. Shot on net. Love side. Great save there by Liam Hedrick. Bring it back the other way. Clark for MHC. Shot on net off the foot of one of the defenders, and that's in. And a score. And I'm not sure who's going to get credit for that. But it's now 2-1 MHC. And it looks like it was Starr, number 18. Congratulations to MHC. 2-1 now, their first lead of the contest. And we're live here on this Sunday. Again, MHC versus Ralston Valley. And if you're not familiar with Ralston Valley, long history of a hockey program at the school. It is northwest of Denver. And they are the Mustangs. So it's the Mustangs versus MHC, live here from Monument, Colorado. So Mac, as we call him, or Nathan McElhaney, takes the face-off. And he's controlled just about every one of those he's taken. Shot on net. He actually had the first goal for MHC just a few minutes ago. Clock's at 9:10, first period, 2-1 in favor of MHC to begin this one. Hayden Sisney with the puck, cross-ice pass, gets it intercepted. He's still got it, comes out of the zone. Checked in the back again. And dumped into the zone.
No, he's only playing this way.
And in comes MHC, and that one deflected out of play and a stoppage. This has been a very chippy game to start with 8:46, remember, in the first period. 2-1, MHC, if you're just joining us. Going to do our best with the names, as this is the first game out of the zone. And intercepted by MHC. Defense has to get back. Shot on net and glove save. And a big collision here on the near boards between Sisney and one of the players from MHC. They're still going at it. Their sticks were all caught up with each other. Another nice save from Hedrick. He's been busy, and he's kept a semi-clean sheet. 2-1 the score in favor of MHC. And this East Rink is legendary for the horrible viewing angles, the scratched up plexiglass and the net that obscures the view. We'll try to give you the best play-by-play we can. And glad you're along on this Sunday with us. Ooh, all the way to the net. Well, that one just barely got through. That was really close. Paul, number 12 for MHC, took a swipe at it and missed it and made it all the way through. And then Liam Hedrick had to cover it with his glove hand. 8:30 on the clock, first period. 2-1 MHC over Ralston Valley. First game of the season underway. Ralston Valley brings it in. Shot on net. That goes high, and a stoppage of play because the Ralston Valley player collided with, he literally did, jumped on the crossbar of the net. Try to get my paperwork organized here to do the play-by-play. Still in the MHC zone, having trouble clearing. MHC shot on net. That was a leg pad save by Hedrick. McElhaney chasing it. So MHC is in white, just to confirm, and Ralston Valley is in dark blue. So the Mustangs with it now, trying to bring it across center ice, and nothing doing. Tell you what, Mac ate something this morning. Not sure if it was a double espresso bowl of Cheerios, but he has got energy to spare. And here comes MHC, or I should say, oh my gosh, what a save on the deflection by MHC. Ralston Valley brought it in. You could hear the sound of the collision of the puck with the upright. Oh, great job of getting the puck through the legs. That was Clark, number 71, but back come the Mustangs from Ralston Valley. Passing hasn't been as sharp for the Mustangs as it has been for MHC to begin this game. 7 minutes remaining in the first. 2-1 MHC over Ralston Valley. Ralston Valley in blue, MHC in white. Chance for MHC there just briefly on a breakaway. Chasing it into the corner is Zayden Hall, 25. You know that's him because he's got the yellow helmet. And you can see, oh, right in front. Hedrick tried to cover it, but he couldn't get his glove on the puck. And a sprint for it towards the other end. That's Clark chasing it. And he's got it, centered in front. Big chance here for MHC. Score! Unbelievable. And if you're a young hockey player and your coach tells you extra hustle always means an extra chance of a goal, there is a great example. Let's see who they're going to give credit to the goal for. Again, the ability to see is limited here. Looks like it might be Sabula, 92. Great teamwork there between Clark and Sabula. So Marcus Sabula makes it 3-1 now. MHC, nice start to the first period and the first game of the new season. Again, we're live here in Monument. Ralston Valley blue, MHC in white. Sabula will take the face-off. Goes in favor of the Mustangs this time. But if there has been one advantage to this game, is the passing, and another advantage for MHC in this game has been controlling the face-offs for the most part in this game. Huge collision on the other side there. Going down in a heap was number 10 for MHC. We don't have the name on the roster. Apologies. We'll get better at this as the season goes on. Sisney trying to corral it. Couldn't. Almost a hooking there. Good pass there by the Mustangs, but they can't convert it. It was a nice attack by the men in blue, but MHC was up to the challenge. Sisney with it in the corner, back across the near side, comes right in front of us, stopped by the Mustangs, and it's going to come out of the zone. Venezia, big hit there, and gets tangled up right near center ice. No call. Two players still down in front. He's holding his stick. That's the problem. That's the problem. Is Venezia's stick was being held, so Venezia could not get up. And then as he got up and his stick came free, incidental contact with the face mask of the player for the Mustangs. But I think a lot of the MHC parents are probably saying, well, if you hold somebody's stick, that's kind of the result that you're going to end up with. Good work in their own zone by MHC, bringing the puck down. They bring it in, big collision, shot on net. Save in front of the net by Mitchell, goaltender. Another save by Mitchell. Or it might be Perez in net. I'm not sure if it's 33 or 40. Could be Malachi Perez in the net for the Mustangs from Ralston Valley. Is the puck going to come out of the zone? No. Shot on net, another save. It is Perez. That's Malachi Perez, number 40, who is the netminder. Big chance here for Ralston Valley, but the icing is called. Let's give you an update. 4:22 first period, 3-1 in favor of the hometown, white jerseyed MHC. And I've asked multiple people what the mascot is for MHC, and nobody has any idea. We know that MHC is playing the Ralston Valley Mustangs. That's all we know. Again, Ralston Valley is a suburb north and west of Denver. No penalties. It has been a rough game, but the referees, as to this point, are letting both teams play. Tied up in the far corner there. In the Ralston Valley zone. MHC. Ralston Valley, some shoving. Right in front. And comes across the crease, but MHC cannot convert. They keep it in the zone. Shot back towards the net, goes behind Perez. Centered in front. They were trying to. That was good defense there by the Mustangs. Tell you what, great control of the puck in front and a good save by Paris, keeping his body in front of the puck. 3:47 now in the first. And this has been anything but a boring beginning to the season for MHC. They've looked very, very strong, at least in the opening period. Beautiful day here in Monument on this Sunday. My name is Craig Elliott Sisney, and I am Hayden Sisney's dad. Hayden Sisney, number 28 on defense. And Hayden's actually out on the ice currently. It's like he's joined out there on defense. I believe that's Steele Owens. Yeah, it's Steele Owens, number 36. There he is. Steele skating back to talk to Hedrick. Gives him a little fist bump. Skates back the other way. The referee's saying, all right, come on, Steele, get back down there. And actually, Steele's going in to take the face-off, sorry. And the Mustangs were able to grab it first. Here comes the Mustangs. Good pass across the front of the ice there in front of the net. Oh, great job bringing the puck into the zone. MHC coming in strong. That's Venezia again, number 28. He and McElhaney must have had the same thing for breakfast this morning. No lack of energy. Now, Steele Owens and Hayden Sisney did play last night in the 16U home opener, or the opening game for the 16U. They played up north against Ralston Valley and came away with a loss in that one. So they're back out on the ice playing for the 18U this morning. McElhaney taking the face-off. Mac with it in the corner. Venezia on it. Sabula there as well. Scrum right in front of us, and away come the Mustangs quickly. Nice job by Zayden Hall on the corner, separating the player from the puck. Fight for the biscuit in the corner. Another collision. McElhaney comes in. And out of the zone it goes. Nice job to clear it. Going to be an icing call here, and there's the whistle. Clock stop 2:49, 3-1. MHC on top of Ralston Valley. Apologies for the glare on the glass. You can see it right there. There are amazing places to film games, and then there's the East Rink at the Monument Ice Center. Ooh, off the net. Saw that one go flying up in the air, and that stops play. Cooper let it plop back down to the ice. One of the parents returns it over the glass. Face off. It was taken there and just ever so briefly by MHC, and now it's in the zone. Cooper with it. Comes out, and here's a chance for the Mustangs. They bring it in. Shot on net. And into the wall goes the player from Ralston Valley. Zayden Hall clears it. He heads over, and we now see a change. Here come the players out for MHC. Great job intercepting the pass by Cooper. Right in front of us is McElhaney. And I'll refer to McElhaney as Mac, as we did when he and Hayden and some of the other players were teammates for the Pikes Peak Miners. And most of his teammates will refer to him as Mac as well. And offsides there by MHC. MHC in blue, Ralston Valley in blue. They were offsides. MHC in white. Like I said, there's going to be some kinks that we have to work out. Face off right in front of the MHC bench. (3-1). Oh, right in front, and a huge save. The nicest save so far by Liam Hedrick. That was a beautiful combination pass for Ralston Valley. They had everything set up perfectly, but it's almost like Liam was anticipating shot coming to his right side, and then he slid over at the last moment. And that was by far his best save of this game. Steele Owens taking the face-off. 138, and it's still 3-1. MHC over Ralston Valley. Boy, Ralston Valley showing no quit. They have repeatedly put pressure on the goal mount. And it's been a lot of work for the defense and for Liam Hedrick to keep this at 3-1 so far here in the first period. Coming down to the final 60 seconds in the first. Shot on net. And that was Starr, number 18, that took the shot. It was stopped by Perez in goal. Malachi Perez, as we were commenting a moment ago, very, very tiny. 1 minute, 4 seconds until both teams will get a little bit of a breather and chat with their respective coaching staff. So Owens is going to take the face-off. He's joined out on the ice by Sisney, Zayden Hall. Also out there, Clark. Sisney stops it. Shot towards the net, deflected. Went off of the backside of Starr and took kind of a weird hop towards the net. 53 seconds now, loose in front. Far corner. Ooh, Steele Owens got sent to the ice. And if you're joining us live, thanks for being with us. We're having to broadcast this game on the 16U platform. Oh, chance for Starr here again. Oh, a big heads-up play there by Perez and net to jettison that way away from the crease. Oh, Steele Owens absolutely destroyed one of the players here right in front of us. Out it comes. Starr's there. Shot on net, deflected. And I believe we're going to get a penalty. First one of the game. It looks like Steele Owens maybe headed to the box. And with 14.9 seconds left, no penalty. Oh, some chippiness now out on the ice between a couple of the players. Starr was having words with number 24 from Ralston Valley. Oh, actually, no, it's 23 going to the box, and I believe Steele Owens going to the box. So going to be 4-on-4 here for a few minutes. No, Starr is actually going to the box. Wow. We couldn't see what was going on, but we do know it's a penalty. 2 minutes for each team right here with 14.9 seconds left until the end of the first period. 3-1 in favor of MHC. MHC in white, Ralston Valley in blue. And 4-on-4 now. No, it's not. It's not 4-on-4. Just as I say that, it looks like I'm being proved wrong. It's 5-on-5. All right, that's very interesting. I'm not a scholar of the rule book when it comes to hockey. I can't tell you, though. It's 5-on-5 again, but there are two-minute penalties. One for MHC, Starr in the box, and then one for Ralston Valley. So they'll reset in the MHC zone. Referee, beautiful job by McElhaney. Just absolutely walked away with that puck. Dumps it in. So all the way across the far side in front of the Ralston Valley net, and you can hear, or Ralston Valley bench, and you can hear the buzzer there. And a quick last-minute shot. And we'll take a pause and leave it at getting ready for the second period of play in about 4 minutes and 55 seconds. 3-1, MHC on top of Ralston Valley.
She's going to ask a question. What are you doing that for?
MHC. Yes.
You are doing an awesome job.
I used to be Division I play-by-play announcer for football for 5 years, and then I worked for NBC for 20 years doing the weather.
It's obvious.
And I'm very rusty, but thank you. What's your name?
Yes, Christy.
Christy.
Yeah.
And you're from Ralston Valley?
Yeah, no, MHC.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
And who's your kid?
Right.
Okay.
Houcher, 21.
This is perfect. I asked my wife on the way up here.
You're like, how do you say that name?
How do you pronounce
Houcher.
it? So P-O-W, right? Pow.
Yeah.
And then church.
Yeah.
That's so great because they didn't tell me till just a while ago this morning. They said, we're going to broadcast. I'm like, what's that?
You're like, what?
So okay, so this is perfect because I got my little cheat sheet
Yes,
here
nice.
and my little cheat sheets here.
Nice. It's
So-
fun listening to you.
Well, this is going to be on the 16U platform because we didn't know. We now have 53 people, so now we have enough people to broadcast our games. Did you know you have to have 50 or more? Yeah, we didn't either. So she has 5 email addresses that she signed up with. That's my wife.
Okay.
And so you have to wait 24 hours for your account to become active.
Okay.
So this is on the 16U platform.
Okay.
We're just going to tell all the 18U parents to watch this game on the 16U.
Okay.
Which
And
everybody's
then
probably so
eventually
tired of
it'll
talking.
And then eventually it'll go to 18, or you'll just continue to keep it up?
No, we'll all starting like if they had a game tomorrow, we could broadcast it on the 18U platform
Okay.
because we could separate that 24 hours.
Okay.
To do that, so people aren't hearing me too. Yeah, so all the games from now on will be on the 18 after today.
Okay. All right.
And as I get to know the kids' names and their numbers, that's the hard part. Like I know a few of these kids because Hayden, my son's played with them for a long time.
I'm the worst. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
This is
you.
my wife Michelle. That's
Nice to
Winnie the
meet you.
Poodle,
Yes.
the most spoiled dog in
12-year-old
Colorado.
dog. So sweet. I know, she's like a little stuffed animal.
We lost this guy in January.
Beautiful, I'm so sorry.
So I know. So we have a 6-week-old that we get to. Well, he's 7 weeks at this point, but we get to take him home this Thursday.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I know, but he's literally the size of.
Yeah,
of
Winnie.
that.
Except his paws are probably that big.
Yeah, I mean-
Oh my.
Oh, look how
What's
pretty.
his name?
NATO.
Oh, look at his little
That
face.
I know.
is adorable. Is this Rafe?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So is that gonna who's gonna be alpha family member? You or Rafe or probably you?
I don't know. Rafe and this guy were.
Oh,
Yes.
That's so hard.
Yeah, it's the greatest thing ever growing up with a dog. If you've
I
ever
know.
had a dog. This
Yes.
is her first dog ever.
Oh,
So she wanted to start small. We just said no, it's gonna be that small.
but this is easy.
Yeah, this is easy.
Yes.
Like so,
Our little.
she fits in
this
here.
Tootsie
We take her
Roll.
everywhere.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I sneak her in a lot of places.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, so Rafe Poucher.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep.
I was gonna
Thank
say
you
I
for
know
the
we
kind
didn't know how
words.
to
Yes.
pronounce everything. Can you pronounce it wrong? Is it? Steele just came up and he said he broke his hand. So I don't know. Hopefully he's gonna be alright. He's got ibuprofen, but he said the guy took his glove off and then smacked his hand or something.
So we're going to come back a few minutes early, or I should say a few seconds early. See Liam Hedrick on the bench there with Vaditia, King, Steele Owens, and Cooper getting some words from the coaching staff. 3-1 if you're just joining us here on the MHC Hockey Network on the 16U platform for this first game. And if you didn't hear, we have to wait 24 hours before we can broadcast live on the 18U platform. Clock now down to its last 15 seconds before the second period starts. So the team from Ralston Valley in blue will be moving from my right to left, and then MHC in the white jerseys will be moving from left to right. And back in goal is Hedrick, and there is the buzzer. It is 3-1 MHC. It's been a good showing so far in this opening contest here live in Monument on this Sunday. And anybody else at home having trouble getting their mind around that we are now in the month of September. Face off, and it goes in favor of MHC, or I should say Ralston Valley. Give me about 3 weeks. I'm going to get used to calling the right team name. Little Rusty found out this morning that I was going to be broadcasting the game. One of those yes dear scenarios. MHC working it around, trying to get it out of the zone, but Ralston Valley being persistent. And here's a chance now. Cooper brings it up the near side. Good defense by Ralston Valley. Mustangs sending it back the other way. Almost offsides. No offside. 16:23 now. Just underway in the second. Shot coming. Oh, great job as they lost the handle And Cooper was there to scoop up the misfire by the Mustangs. Shot was off target. King right in front of us. Cooper's got it now, behind the net. Battle for it. King's going to try to scoop it up and get it out of the zone, but he can't. Oh, that almost was a trip. But again, a very clean game thus far. There are 2 players in the penalty box. Those penalties, there's no time up on the clock, so we have no idea how much time each player is serving or when those power plays, or penalties, I should say, are over. Here comes McElhaney. Mac is just so smooth the way he is able to handle the puck. Zayden Hall is going to be the only defender back, 2-on-1 for the Mustangs. And a great job by Zayden. All by himself back there until reinforcements arrive. 15-15 now left in the second. Still 3-1. MHC on top. Hayden Sisney going after the puck. And here comes McElhaney again. Mac with it. Tried to center it to Sisney, and oh, there was a shove. Sisney goes down. He's in the crease there. And I believe we have an offsides. Let's see if that is indeed what the call is. Now the power play is, or not the power play, but the penalties for the 2 players, one for MHC and one for Ralston Valley, are over. So 14:51 left in the second, just underway. 3-1, MHC on top. And they dump it into the Ralston Valley zone. Pauscher with it, number 21. Wraith threw it into the zone, and back come the Mustangs trying to work it out. Cross center ice. Now into the zone. Nice job there of handling the puck. And is that a goal? Because it looks like it did get past Liam Hedrick, but there was no point. I didn't hear a whistle. So I have no idea what just transpired, but we will not complain. It looked as if at first Hedrick had covered it, and I think the officials may have blown a weak whistle to stop play when the puck may or may not have been covered. Big save there by Hedrick. He's been busy here to begin this second. Cross ice pass, near side corner. Big shot on goal, and it hit right in the center of the logo on Hedrick's jersey. 14-18 and 3 quick saves there by the netminder for MHC, and it's still 3-1. So MHC enjoying a 2-goal lead since the midway point of the first period. Loose puck, shot towards the net, and again, right in the center of the logo, and another save by Hedrick. Try to get some statistics for you as the game goes along for shots on goal, etc. Oh, actually, it looks like 25 shots on net for Ralston Valley and 15 shots on net for MHC. Oh, boy, that was so quick. 27, it looks like, for Ralston Valley has drawn them one closer. It's actually 24. After a cross ice pass right in front of the crease, Hedrick did everything he could to stop that one, but it was just so unbelievably fast. And that the stick in the right spot, and now it's 3-2. MHC on top, 14:06 left in the second period. This one a long way from over. And remember, we're playing up here at altitude, so this is going to be hopefully a minor advantage for MHC since this is their home ice. Altitude higher here than it is for Ralston Valley's practice rink in Arvada. And maybe a little more spring in the step and energy in the skates for Ralston Valley, knowing that they have drawn within one. 3-2, MHC on top. 13:45 left in the first period. Ralston Valley on the attack. And great job there by Zayden Hall to keep the puck in the zone for a moment. think we're going to have I'm not sure what the referee's going to do. Maybe no call? I don't know. Nope. Umpire's there. And he is sending both players to the box again. That's just interesting. So King back in the box. And one of the players for MHC is supposed to be going to the box too. The referee did give the signal that MHC is going to be serving a penalty. And looks like it was, I think, maybe roughing. I'm not sure. No? Okay, he pointed at a player from Ralston Valley saying that they were supposed to go to the penalty box, but they didn't. So I guess it's just going to be against King. So King now serving 2 minutes. And a shot, big leg pad save there by Liam Hedrick. And a 5-on-4 now with the power play. So a big chance here from Ralston Valley, as this is the first skater advantage either team has had so far in this match. Zayden Hall knocks it down. Ooh, he took a check in the back. Able to clear. Good job for, and if McElhaney can get this, he can't. I was going to say he would have had an amazing opportunity to score. Clearing it again, or trying to, is MHC. Ralston Valley with it, trying to work it around and set up the attack. Good defense so far by MHC. They have not allowed Ralston Valley to get anything established yet with this power play. Big glove hand save there. Big check in the back. Another big check in the back. And here the parents saying use the whistle. Had one check in the back against one of the players from Ralston Valley. He's slow to get up, number 23. And then the player from MHC, and I don't know if it was McElhaney or who it was. It looks like it might have been number 10. Again, 10 we don't have on our roster for MHC, so my apologies. We're going to get the roster dialed in, and here comes a 2-minute power play now, or penalty, I should say, against MHC. So there's 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the penalty on King for MHC, but now Ralston Valley being called for the penalty, and I believe it was roughing. Didn't see the signal from the referee, but they're going to reset, drop the puck back in the Ralston Valley zone. 12:45 left in the second, and it has gotten chippy here, especially in the second. Steele Owens is going to take the face-off. Back on defense is Poucher and Sisney. Oh, Sisney goes out. So 4-on-4 for a couple moments, but then in about 1 minute and 10 seconds, you're going to see MHC with a skater advantage. Here comes Ralston Valley. Poucher fighting with the player from Ralston Valley. Shot towards the net. Big, huge arm pad save there by Hedrick. Shot in front. And that, I think, I think it went wide of the net and out of play, so that's why you had the whistle. Sorry, the visuals here trying to record this game are miserable between the scratched glass and the net that's hanging down there. I can't imagine it's very visually appealing for you at home watching this. Oh, turnover there. Ralston Valley shot and another deflection. Boy, I tell you what, Hedrick has been on his A game to start the second period. Absolutely been shelled. 30 shots on net for Ralston Valley and only 15 shots on net for MHC. So MHC's done a lot of things right, but getting the biscuit towards the basket is not one of them so far in this game, even though they still hold on to a 3-2 lead. 12:20 left in the second period. 47 seconds left in the penalty against King for MHC. 1:35 left in the penalty against the player for Ralston Valley. Far side corner. Picked up nicely there momentarily by Sisney and Zayden Hall. Sabula comes into the corner, loses the handle. Puck goes all the way around the other side. Sisney's there. Big collision. You knew that was coming. Oh, and then Sisney took the puck right in the stomach. And then the player from Ralston Valley hit the Sisney in the head with his stick as he was skating by. Number 15. And I don't know that the officials saw that or not. Sisney got checked, then took the puck in the belly, and then the player from Ralston Valley hit him in the helmet with his stick intentionally. And no call by the official. And that's exactly what the players or the coaches are saying to the coach, is you missed it. Telling the lead official there with the orange armbands, head referee, that there needs to be something. And you could see some of the other players talking to the other referee. But as they say in Espanol, whole lot of nada as far as the officiating crew there. So, as I said, this one's gotten chippy. That's a great example there. 3-2, MHC on top of Ralston Valley. Ralston Valley in blue. They are the Mustangs. MHC in white. Zabula still talking to the referee. There's the face-off. And it's taken for a moment there by MHC in the zone. And 4 seconds left in the power play against MHC. And when that one expires, MHC is going to have a skater advantage. And now they do. For the next 46 seconds, it's 5-on-4 MHC because of the penalty to the Ralston Valley player. Here comes MHC. That's McElhaney. You can tell by the way he skates. He's got a very distinctive skating style. Shot towards the net. Deflected by Hedrick. Into the corner. Big collision. Here comes Aiden Hall. 11:05 left in the second. Power play down to 17 seconds now for MHC. They've got to do something with it here in the next couple of seconds. Oh, Aiden Hall goes down hard on his tailbone. Very slow to get up. 5 seconds left in the power play. Boy, Ralston Valley gave absolutely nothing to work with to MHC there. Here comes McElhaney again. Far side corner, trying to do something with it. And it gets away from him, comes out to center ice, chasing it is Paul, number 12. MHC working around near side. Poucher with it. He lost it. Oh, huge collision there. Huge collision there. Steele Owens. Steele Owens absolutely laid out the player from Ralston Valley. Boy, the officials are just not calling anything in this game. Right in front, backhand, great save by Hedrick. Clock at 9:52, 3-2 in favor of MHC. Shot again towards the net, goes wide. MHC's got to get it out. This second period has been anything but beneficial for them. Not much to be happy about, and they just iced it. 9:35, and MHC trying to find some answers to this push by Ralston Valley. 32 shots on net by Ralston Valley and only 15 so far for MHC. And I believe most, if not all of those 15 came in the first period. So to say that this has been a one-sided second period in favor of Ralston Valley is an understatement. Hedrick in net. And I think it's King taking the face-off, or Clark. Can't see. Yeah, it's Clark taking the face-off for MHC. Here comes MHC. Get it across center ice. Hayden Sisney's out there. He got clobbered again. Shot on net. First shot on net for a while. That's the 16th shot, and the first one in a long time for MHC. Clark with it. Or maybe that's King. No, it was Clark. Thank you. 71. 9:12 on the clock. 3-2 MHC. Chance for MHC. And it looks like it was out of play. Well, you can see MHC getting much more physical in the last couple of minutes because of the way some of these players have been treating the MHC players. 9:06, Steele Owens is going to take the face-off. And it was Ralston Valley that got the face-off at first, but MHC able to get a quick shot on net at 9:02 left in the second period. Still with the 3-2 lead. That was Cooper there right in front of the net, having a couple words with one of the players for Ralston Valley. Again, Ralston Valley, north and west of Denver in the Arvada area. Chance for, oh, shot on net. Perez with the block. Malachi Perez, number 40, in net for Ralston Valley. Ralston Valley trying to clear, but they can't. Shot, Cooper on net. And just a little off center to the net. Shot went wide right. It's Aiden Hall trying to get it. He does. King with a big collision right in front of us. Here comes Ralston Valley. Chance for Ralston Valley here. Good job by MHC defensively. They can't clear it though. Ralston Valley tries to work it around, but it comes out of the zone across center ice. They try to dump it back in, and they do. Paul picks it up behind the net. Big time pass to Cooper. Can't hold on to it. Comes all the way into the MHC zone. Or I should say the Ralston Valley zone. 8:08 left in the second. Clark with it, dumps it in, and offsides by MHC. So Clark turns over the vulcanized rubber to the official. He'll drop the puck. Looks like McElhaney's going to take the face-off. He does. Again, man, I don't know what he does or how much he practices taking face-offs, but I don't think he's lost a face-off yet in this contest. Starr chased the puck into the near side corner. McElhaney trying to get it, can't get it. Down goes the skater for big hit on the player. Shot towards the net, deflected, stick save there by Perez. Back comes Ralston Valley. They lost the handle. 7:27 left in the second. And MHC holding on to a 1-goal lead. Oh, walking right in with the puck. And a big save there by Hedrick. Was the player from Ralston Valley. Another stick save by Hedrick. Clock at 7:15. 3-2. MHC over Ralston Valley. First game of this campaign for MHC here on home ice in Monument. Oh, good pursuit by McElhaney. Shot in front. Oh, and fanned on by Clark. Had an amazing opportunity, just couldn't find the handle. Sisney couldn't find the handle either, coming off the bench. Big collision there. Incidental collision. I'm not sure what the fans from Ralston Valley are complaining about. Big shot towards net. Two big saves by Hedrick. Offsides. And Ralston Valley able to hold it in the MHC end of the ice. Sisney lost the handle. Big collision. Oh, Sisney absolutely leveled the player from MHC right in front of the net. He's down, and there's a whistle. Now let's see what happens. Shouldn't be a penalty. But they blew the whistle for a stoppage because of the injured player. 19 shots on net. Ralston Valley, because they weren't happy with how Sisney dumped the player from Ralston Valley right in front of Liam Hedrick. There was no call. Wouldn't be surprised that that was a little bit of frustration on Sisney's part after getting decked, then getting the puck in the stomach, and then getting slapped in the back of the head with the stick while he was on the ice. There's the official's whistle. Looks like Sabula's going to take the face-off, number 92 for MHC. Clock's at 6:03 left in the second. Knew this was going to be a physical game, but boy, this has really turned into a physical game. Another great save. Another great save by Hedrick. Second time he's moved over to his left. Yeah, Steele Owens is finally going to, I think, draw a call from the officials. Or is he? No, they are sending... Yes, they are sending Steele Owens to the box. And they opened the door again for one of the players for Ralston Valley, but now they're closing it. Every time there's a whistle, the dad in there for Ralston Valley opens the door thinking that one of the Ralston Valley players is going to the penalty box. Okay, so it looks like we haven't gotten official word, but Steele Owens is in the penalty box. The coach is talking to him and telling him that he can't get a running start with a hit like that. But they give him a 2-minute minor. So another 2-minute advantage for Ralston Valley. 5:06 left in the second period. Ralston Valley dominating in this game with shots on net. 35 shots on net to only 19 for MHC. But MHC has the 3-2 lead. Comes out of the zone. Ralston Valley's going to have to backtrack. Now they bring it in. And that one up in the air. And it was like a fly ball to center field. And Hedrick had all afternoon to wait for that one to come back down. This high roof here gave that puck lots of room to travel. And Hedrick makes the save. 1:49 left in the power play. And the one skater advantage for Ralston Valley. Mustangs working it around, shot on net. Big save by Hedrick. Although I think they're going to call that a deflection off the MHC player. MHC trying to work it around, or trying to get it out of their zone, I should say, as the Mustangs work it around. Shot towards the net. Loose puck, far corner. Zayden Hall trying to chase it. Zayden with the characteristic yellow helmet there. We always know where Zayden is on the ice. Centered shot. Oh my gosh, what a great save. And they did not give Zayden Hall, or they did not give Hedrick credit for that one as well. McElhaney. Wow, Perez took a swipe. Big swipe. And he broke the stick. And there's going to be a whistle here. As Perez picks up the stick, he broke it. And so Perez took exception with McElhaney, or whoever the player was for MHC, falling right in front of the net. And Perez broke his stick, broke that MHC player's stick. So now it's getting personal. Now there is an MHC player in the box, number 86, going to get called for a penalty. I think it was away from the play in front of the net. So now, 54 seconds left in the power play against Steele Owens means that for 1 minute and 6 seconds, MHC will have a 5-on-4 advantage against Ralston Valley. Clock's at 3:59 if you're just joining us. 3-2, MHC still in the lead, even though they have been outshot 35-19. And actually, they missed 2 shots on net that they didn't call, that Hedrick definitely got his stick on. Actually should be about 37 shots on net. Ralston Valley, 29 seconds. Shot on net, saved by Perez, and goes off the net, or should go off the netting behind the glass. 3:30 left in the second, and in the power play against Steele Owens there on the bench, 25 seconds left for him. And as I said, when he's done, there'll be 1 minute and 6 or 7 seconds left in the skater advantage for MHC. If they can just keep the puck down in the Ralston Valley end of the ice. And they're trying. Ralston Valley coming out. Hayden Sisney on, big shot there. Sisney's down. Took a shot from the player from Ralston Valley, but a big save by Hedrick that time. They do give him credit for that one. 36 shots on net now for Ralston Valley, 20 shots on net for MHC. Sisney is definitely will be using the Theragun when he gets home today. Maybe some red light therapy as well. 11 seconds left in the power play, or the penalty on Steele Owens. And it looks like MHC is going to kill that and have over a minute advantage. In comes Aiden Hall. Shot on net, trickled right in front as it bounced off the skate of one of the Ralston Valley players. I don't think either one of these teams are going to be sending Christmas cards to each other after this one. There is no love at all between the blue versus the white. Ralston Valley in dark blue, MHC in white. 3:02 in the second period left. Still clinging to a 3-2 lead is MHC. Those 3 goals were all scored in the first period. And in the second period, it has been pretty much all Ralston Valley. They got 1 goal early goings of the second period. And if you're wondering why they cleared the ice there, it's because MHC has a power play for the next 48 seconds. Shot towards the net and scooped up and then discarded by Perez. They're trying to clear the ice again, and they did. They cleared the puck. 35 seconds left in the power play. Aiden Hall with the puck. Brings it up. Good defense there by the Mustangs. Clark dumps it into the corner. Comes across far side in front of the MHC bench. Aiden Hall, big shot. And a save there by Perez. Poucher gets his shot deflected. Power play now down to 8 seconds for MHC. Chance here. Shot on net. That was Clark. Backhand. Clark still with it. And now the team's back at full strength. Shot by McElhaney off the goalie Perez, number 40. Aiden Hall, shot on net, leg save. All of a sudden, 4 quick shots on net by MHC. Aiden Hall with it again, works it around. And a little confusion there by the MHC players getting in each other's way. 1:30 left in the second. Starr getting into a little bit of a kerfuffle with the player from Ralston Valley. 1:13 left now in the second. 37 shots on net by Ralston Valley, 25 shots on net by MHC. Here comes McElhaney. He's got the speed, brings it all the way in front of us. Works it around, looking to center it, and he can't. Had an MHC player in the vicinity, but right back at it is Ralston Valley. Shot. That one went high. Here comes McElhaney, cross ice pass. Sets up his teammate. There's a blocker save by Perez. Poucher trying to chase the Ralston Valley player behind the net, does. Ralston Valley still with it. Boy, MHC's got to get it out of their zone. Looking like some tired skaters out there. And out of the zone. And a whistle for something. Oh, looks like the official called a penalty against MHC, I believe. Might be Venezia. Yeah, Venezia going to the sin bin. Poucher talking to one of the officials about something. Okay, so not the way they wanted to end the second period. This is exactly what happened in the first period that sparked the attitudes of Ralston Valley. Remember, the end of the first period, very late, MHC was called for a penalty, and they ended the first period with a power play and started the second period with a power play. Well, guess what? Third period is going to end exactly the same way for MHC. 5 seconds left. And there it is. A couple of skaters chirping at each other there. That was Steele Owens having words with one of the MHC players, and we'll take a pause, sit the camera down, and we'll be back with you shortly to see how this one ends. 3-2. End of the second, MHC clinging to a 1-goal lead as they get ready to make some ice.
I was going to stay for 2 periods. You got to see all these actions. So do you do that play-by-play for like all the parents or just?
So they started a team. You have to have 50 people doing it. Once you get 50 people, then you can broadcast live. So you got 53 to join because you joined like 4 or 5 different email addresses. So you had that right before you got there. You could not broadcast. And so it says, oh, you have to wait 24 hours for it. So the girl from 16 each here, just broadcast it live, dump it onto the 16, and tell the 18 to watch it on the 16 platform until the next game. So you're one of the 18 dads, yeah?
What's that?
You're one of the 18 dads for.
The athletic director at. Oh shoot! I found out.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. I just saw you yesterday picking up hay. Yeah.
Yes, you are here.
Yeah.
So sorry, because I was like, wow, you really.
I was like, it's all right. I grew this beard over the summers, and I've been able to recognize
You
it.
had your hat on yesterday with your daughter. Is your daughter here?
No, she's not. No, she went. She does Kids Strong. I don't know if you heard. Yeah, she does that. So she went back. My wife took her over there. We took 2 separate cars. I was like, I'm gonna stick with
So
you.
don't take offense that I didn't know you straight away, because we've done hockey for how many years now?
I know.
I've
Since he
seen
was,
so many hockey
since he was 8.
I have no idea who's in the
I'm
States.
so glad you got to see her watch. So
I know, I couldn't believe that.
It's
So
a
that
chilly
goal
game.
now, like, ouch. And then it starts to get takes the puck and we got ouch. But anyways, yeah.
those guys were like holding their legs. I've never seen that before. Like they were holding their sticks. Yeah, he's 16. Just turned 16. He's just, we gotta fatten him up a little
I
bit.
wanted to go out on the ice and give him a high five when he was out on the crease down here. I was like, that was
Awesome. That was way awesome. So, if you see him in the dining hall,
yeah.
you got your game shirt. See this how slow I am. I get
Like I just said, he's got his Dane hat on. He's got his Dane shirt
Oh,
on.
that's okay.
I get into play-by-play.
Well, I was going to say a little earlier, and I didn't want to disturb you. Obviously, you're in the middle of the
Yeah, so all the parents that can't be here that like record for them. So it's got my grandparents and uncles and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of nice because my family watches from New York and from Pennsylvania. So Long Island. Williston Park. Yeah, they're in Massapequa. Where are you guys? Oh my gosh, yeah. I was like, oh my
So
god.
my
Usually
brother
I-
lives in Massapequa.
Yeah.
My other brother just moved from Babylon.
Yeah.
I
I
it was a very, very funny story. So I met my wife in 1970.
Okay.
I dated the girl from Long Island. And I vowed I never married her. So I meet my wife, that's my girlfriend. So with the army, I had to move. So we took a leap of faith and we got married. So she gave me a birth certificate and go all over the courthouse to get the papers. And she's from
Oh my
Born in
god, that's
Stony
so
Brook.
funny.
And I'm like, what? Like, she's like, yeah, no, she moved when she was like,
Like, we gotta get this involved. I can't marry her. No way.
oh yeah, so it'll be 10 years this September.
Oh, congratulations.
Wow. How old are your kids?
So I just have one now. My daughter, she's 6, gonna be 7 in October.
Oh, nice.
You only have one.
So it was her and her friend. The next door neighbor, kind of one. Yeah, she's good. So we're just gonna walk around, play a little basketball, and swim in the pool.
So I said I was telling her, I'm trying to stay really fit. And I'm like, man, I need to start swimming again. And I said, what if you could swim up the pool at Ralston Valley? She's like, no, I guarantee you, you're not going to be able to do it. It's an insurance thing. That pool is awesome. Climbing walls amazing.
Yeah.
And then the mountain bike, you don't know that. The mountain bike is
I mean, last spring when I was coaching lacrosse, I did
so fun.
with our assistant coach, Nick Santucci.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. He took me around a bunch, and I was able to
Are you? Do you have a regular bike and an e-bike or just a regular bike? So you're better than me. See, I'm an old
I'm
guy.
about to transition, I think, here soon. I just can't justify, the price tag right now when I already have a full suspension track.
That's actually how we have with mountain biking. But as we've gotten older, we realize, wow, you can
So you go down there on that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wilson Park?
Yeah, Ulster Park.
Well, you were born in Queens and you lived there until when? 9?
No, I was at Queens. I was only 6 months. My parents met in the city, and then they moved to Queens, like the whole story, and then they moved to Long Island when they had the third kid in like a 2-bedroom apartment. So I went to school in D.C. and then I got out here as soon as I could.
She happened to be mountain biking up in Beaver Creek and I was mountain biking up in Beaver Creek and saw how good she was at mountain biking. She mountain bikes. She talks funny, but other than that.
I know, we do have a pretty big accent.
I think I still have it. Since I was 18.
Right. Same.
I went to West Point.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah.
So what's the black stuff people drink in the morning?
Yeah, so there you hear it. That's what I said. And then what do you put your clothes in when you pull out?
Drugs? It's like you're gonna drug. Like, no, it's a drug.
That's the 2 words they make me say all the time. But as soon as I was 18, I went to school in D.C., so I opened my mouth and like, you're from New York. I'm like, how do you know that? And then I was like, oh, I'm getting rid of this accent.
My buddy's from Brooklyn. What's the tree? It goes out of ground. No, the tree is the number before 4 and after 2.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Great. Well, I'll tell you, in my experience, when you're around other New Yorkers, it just gets thicker.
Yeah.
Because I was in Myrtle Beach and me and my brother-in-law, we were golfing, and we were golfing with 2 guys randomly, and I did not hear an accent really. And then I started talking and I told them I was from Long Island, and it was like, oh, you're from Long Island?
Right, yeah.
Oh, it's like, this is total.
That is so true.
It does
It's so
come out.
cute. Take her back home to see her family.
Yeah.
And the kids are looking at her like, what's happening? God, it's like
Yeah.
nothing. She's just becoming herself a bit.
I was just back there a couple weeks ago.
The food is so good. I love the food.
If you live,
Everybody said super good.
I could not move back there.
That's what I said. I'm
We
so
love to
happy
visit.
here. I love to visit.
Love to visit.
If I wanted to move back, I would be back.
That's what I would go all the way, like Stony Brook. I would go like,
The tough part about Baltimore is during the winter, it's like, what do you
Yeah. Greenport, Northport are out there?
Northport's that way. That's what I love Oyster Bay. That's expensive.
Well, that's what I usually tell people I feel unfamiliar with Long Island, because it's spelled like it's the town of Oyster Bay.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
it's tough when you tell people I don't know.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Well, that's what when you asked me, I was like, do I say Ralston Park? Because I'm like, he'll never know. But I usually say Mineola because the Honda Mineola, like everybody knew that commercial.
So a friend of mine had a restaurant in Wilson
Oh, okay.
years ago. I don't even know if it's still there.
What is it? What was it? Because there's not that many. Oh, what? I didn't mute that. Yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. So your wife doesn't go back at all? Does she still have family there? Or?
No, her
So they
family's all
moved.
over. talk after.
Well, for a first game right out of the gate to start the season, couldn't ask for a better one. It is 3-2 MHC on top of Ralston Valley. We're live here on this Sunday, September 7th. Monument, Colorado, the home ice of MHC, and players now starting to come back out to get this one underway. Poucher there, Mack is there. He'll take the face-off. He has been a magician. And it is only going to be the 4 starting for MHC because of the skater advantage for the next minute and 37 seconds in the power play for Ralston Valley. Here come the Mustangs, trailing by 1. A lot of white jerseys there. Can they clear? No. Ralston Valley still with it, trying to work it around. Shot on net, and a big save there. And a whistle. Hendrick with another save, and that makes 43 shots on net now for Ralston Valley versus only 31 for MHC. They'll drop the puck far side of the rink. Clock at 16:37. You're seeing the third and final period in what has been a fantastic game. At one point, it was 3-1 MHC in the first period. And they're going to get a little kill on the clock here. Again, the Mustangs have a power play for the next minute and 9 seconds. Bring it up right in front of us. And offsides. Boy, it was very clear offsides there. Little mistake by the Mustangs. They were just across the blue line before the puck. And that stops the clock at 16:21, 1:05 left in the power play. Venezia is in the sin bin for MHC, serving the penalty. There's the face-off. Mustangs with it. Bring it into the zone. Shot on net, and again, corralled by Hendrick. Liam Hendrick, number 35, got the start. He has played all 3 periods. 16:13 left in the game. Oh, a big chance here. The steal. MHC, good defense there by the Mustangs. Looks like we're going to get a penalty. And there is the stoppage. And there you see the call by the referee. Roughing. And is it Cooper going to the box? It is. So not good. Now 2 players in the sin bin. 34 seconds left in the power play against Venezia. And Cooper is going to be serving 2 minutes for roughing. And now it's a 5-on-3. Boy, this is about as bad a situation for MHC. They've got to hold on here for the next few seconds. First power play down to 17 seconds. Shot saved and cleared. This is going to kill the first penalty. And boy, that is huge for MHC. 6 seconds left in the first power play. 3, 2, 1. Oh, off the post. 5-on-4 now. You can see Venezia out of the penalty box. Zayden Hall separates the player from the puck. Sisney working in front. Backhand. Boy, that was very close. Chasing the puck is Venezia. 1 minute even left in the power play against Cooper, and then teams will be back to even strength. King comes in. Good job by MHC holding on to the puck. Power play at 42 seconds now. Mustangs bring it in. Great job by Zayden Hall there, and flicks it backhand and is able to clear. 32 seconds left in the power play. 44 shots on net by the Mustangs and only 32 for MHC. But MHC still leading 3-2 here in the third period. Starr chasing the player. Far side. Puck goes behind the net. 12 seconds left in the power play. MHC going to be able to clear it and kill this penalty. Looks like they are. 5 seconds left. Great job of penalty killing by MHC. They hold on to the slim 1-goal lead, and at one point, as you just saw, it was 5-on-3. Poucher chasing the puck. Actually, that's Sabula. Oh, chance here for the Mustangs. 2-on-1. Shot. That goes wide. Clark's going to skate off the ice. Change in the works now for MHC. Big pass. Mustangs can't handle it. Poucher backhands it. Sabula's got it now. Tries to pass it up. Right in front. 13:10 left in the game. 3-2 MHC. And we're going to get an icing here. There's the whistle. Clock stops at 13:03. Ralston Valley in dark blue, MHC in white. And one noticeable change, Hayden Sisney was number 28 in the first 2 periods. He's changed jerseys, now he's 27. Maybe trying to take a target off his back because he was involved in a few chippy incidents. Here comes McElhaney, shot on net, that deflected off the skate of the Ralston Valley Mustang player and hit the net. And the clock stops at 12:49 left in the game. Teams skating at equal strength here in Monument on this Sunday. Here come the Mustangs. Sisney's there. Shuts that attack down. Mustangs still have it though. Shot in front. Loose puck still loose. Comes to the near side, picked up by Ralston Valley. Take it to the corner. Mustangs have it in front. Slapped away. Still have it. Boy, MHC having trouble clearing. Those 3 goals, Hayden skated right by it. Mustangs with it still. In front. There we go. MHC has it. Sisney with it. Skates it in. Got hooked. No call. Got hooked again. Went down. No call. 11:50 left on the clock. 3-2 lead by MHC. They scored all 3 goals in the first period, and since then, they've had their hands full with Ralston Valley and the Mustangs. Big hit there. Here comes MHC. Here comes a penalty against MHC. There's the whistle. And I think we're going to get a trip. Yep, that's the call. So a chance with a 5-on-4 power play advantage for MHC with 11:33 left in the 3rd period. How great would it be if MHC could add a shorthanded goal, or not a shorthanded goal, but against the shorthanded Mustangs. 5-on-4 coming up. McElhaney's going to take the face-off. Behind him is going to be Zayden Hall. Another great face-off. Zayden Hall, cross-ice pass. Big chance for MHC here. Perez was occupied right in front of the net. And here come the Mustangs. MHC's got to get back. Shot on net, deflected. Zayden Hall picks up the deflection. Shoots it up and out of play. Lucky they did not call him for delay of game. Or is that what the official's doing? Nope, official's just getting another puck. 11:17, and they'll drop the puck in the MHC end of the ice. 3-2 MHC over the Mustangs from Ralston Valley. There's the face-off. Venezia with it. It's going to be picked up by his teammate. Big pass up there ahead by Paul, number 12. taken away by the Mustangs. Big pass up ahead. Good defense there. Oh, that's offsides for sure. There's the whistle. It's like both teams are moving a little more slowly now. They played at such a high level of intensity in the first 2 periods. And if you're just joining us, the 3 goals, as I said a moment ago, the 3 goals that MHC got all came in the first period. They've been hanging on to that 3-2 lead ever since the beginning of the second. Sabula right in front of us. McElhaney trying to take the puck. Mustangs work it into the MHC zone. Paul picks it up, number 12. He's going to try to work it out. Power play down to 1 minute now. Oh, great behind the back pass. Sabula got it. He dumps it in. McElhaney's trying to chase it. Right in front. Power play down to 52 seconds with the skater advantage. Ralston Valley has done a really good job of slowing down MHC. Big shot on Perez there. Perez with another save. 44 shots on net for Ralston Valley. 33 shots on net for MHC. Little gold on the ceiling. Compliments of the Black Keys.
I'm looking for 28. I guess the guy 228.
Boy, really good hustle there by the defense by Ralston Valley. Here comes Aiden Hall. 26 seconds left of the power play. There's a shot and he scores! Coast to coast, Aiden Hall, and it's 4-2 now. 4-2 for MHC with 23 seconds left in the power play. That was a coast to coast, unbelievable effort by the guy in the yellow helmet, Zayden Hall. Picked up the puck behind the net, and then no looking back, and the last second backhand goes over the right shoulder of Perez in net. And now, collective sigh of relief from the MHC fans. 2-goal lead with 9:55 left in the game. Steele Owens trying to take the face-off. It's taken by the Mustangs. Now you're going to see probably the Mustangs come unglued, trying to draw closer now that there's a 2-goal deficit. MHC works it around. Teams at even strength. Big hit there. Another big hit there. My goodness, that was Rafe Poucher who absolutely planted a couple of Mustangs, sent them back to the corral. Big save by Hendrick. Shot number 45 on net of this game. Referees are starting to put the clamps on the chippiness now between both teams. 9:19 left in the game. 4-2 MHC in their first game of the season against the visiting Mustangs from Ralston Valley. And if there is a player of the game for MHC so far, it's number 35 in net, and that's Liam Hendrick. Right in front of the bench there. McElhaney's got it now for MHC. Shot on net off of Perez. Good save there by the netminder. Mustangs trying to bring it back. Errant pass. Clark had it for a second, and it's going to get into the zone. Wiederman's got it. And back comes MHC. Oh, skating through the defense is McElhaney. No slowing him down after a fantastic first period. He scored the opening goal of the season for MHC, and it was a beauty. Clark chasing it. Mustangs coming across. Bring the puck in. Shot on net. That one goes wide. Comes all the way out of the zone, right in front of the bench for MHC. Mustangs trying to work it around. That one off the glass. Hayden Sisney's going to try to pick it up. And they're going to say that it was out. Yeah, they're going to say it was out. So it was on the high part of the glass, and the officials conferred with each other for a second and said, yeah, we need to stop play because that was on the high side of the class, which is technically out of play. 4-2, MHC on top of the Mustangs. 8:22 left in the game. And the face-off in the Mustangs' end of the ice. Mustangs come up with it. Hayden Sisney's got it. Oh, he goes hard into the boards. Errant pass there, and here come the Mustangs. Backhand. Big save there by Hendrick. My gosh, that was a beautiful save. Denying the Mustangs once again. Still 4-2. Oh, chance for the Mustangs here. Oh, good defense, and there's going to be a penalty on big-time penalty. He's shaking his head, number 11, but that's about as guilty as you get when you're right in front of two officials and you single-handedly tackle the opposing player. Guilty as charged, and to the sin bin goes the player for Ralston Valley. Officials talking it over. So a skater advantage power play now for MHC. They converted on the last one. 26 seconds left in the last power play. Remember, you saw Zayden Hall skate from one end of the ice to the other and have this amazing backhand goal. But here come the Mustangs. Great defense there by Pauscher. Lot of pressure by MHC, and it looks like it's going to pay off. Zayden Hall's going to pick this one up behind the net, just like he did the last one when he scored. Going to set the attack. Ever so patient, probably not hesitant at all to let the clock run a little bit. It has ticked down now to 7 minutes, 18 seconds left in the third. 4-2 MHC over Ralston Valley. Second period belonged completely to Ralston Valley. They drew within one goal, 3-2, and now it's 4-2. McElhaney chasing. Power play, 1:13 left. Zayden's got it. Skates far side, round the defense, through the attackers. Oh, he hit his head hard. He hit his head really hard. He hit his head really hard, and that was the first thing that hit the ice. His head was the first thing that hit the ice. They shouldn't be celebrating a hit like that. That was a wicked ugly hit. 55 seconds left in the power play. Clock has stopped at 6:43. And Zayden Hall has got his helmet off. MHC 4, Ralston Valley 2. And hopefully we'll see some applause from the Ralston Valley players once Zayden makes his way off. Yeah, his bell is absolutely rung. You hate to see any type of head injury for either team, ever. Helmets can only do so much, so Zayden's gonna head over and take a seat. And actually he is headed off the ice, and he's gonna be going through a little bit of protocol. See the condition of his head. Coaches are talking to the officials. See there on the far side of the ice. They had a little bit of a word. So we're going to restart play with a puck drop in the MHC end of the ice. 6:43 on the clock. 4-2 MHC on top of Ralston Valley. Trying to close out the first game of the year with a win. Oh, into the bench goes one player. And an icing call stops the clock at 6:35. I'm getting a low battery warning, so I'm hoping. So you got to plug a little remote charger in here, keep this fun going. Pardon the shakiness for a moment. They reset play and quickly away with it comes MHC. Hauscher with it. Good pass there into the zone, and the shot by MHC goes wide right. .24 seconds left in the power play for MHC. See if they can do something with it. Here come the Mustangs. They're going to have to retreat, just trying to burn the last few seconds on the clock. 8 seconds left in the power play. They send it in, and it tagged the official in the hip. Boy, he's going to feel that in the morning, or maybe even right now. Clock at 5:42. Oh, a steal there by Clark, and offsides. Clock stops at 5:37. 4-2. MHC on top. Both teams looking like they have played their hearts out. Tiny bit of a slower pace here in this third. McElhaney again absolutely dominating the face-offs in this game. I think he may have only not come away with only one face-off. He has been absolutely brilliant for MHC. Good defense there. MHC controlling the puck in their zone. Going to try to work it out. And they still have it after the bad pass by the Mustangs. Great job by Clark putting the brakes on. Clock at just about 5:05 left. And it's going to be icing. And the clock stops. Period number 3, 4-2, MHC on top of the visiting Mustangs from Ralston Valley. Again, Ralston Valley, a suburb outside of Denver in Arvada. King goes down, and that's going to be a penalty because the player, number 15, actually hit him with his stick. Oh, and a goal! And it's now 5-2. And so MHC says, take that, Mustangs. And let's see who they're going to give the goal to. Looks like it was star number 18. And 5-2 now, and I think if there was an opera singer here, she would be singing, because it's 5-2 now. 2 goals here in the third, maybe sealing the deal for MHC. Not trying to call it before it's actually done, but 5-2 with 4:48 left. Well, that was very, very important. After a scoreless effort in the second period by MHC, they've opened it up here in the third. 2 goals. And there's an ejection. Yeah, player going off the ice. He got ejected for the Mustangs, and I think it was for hitting the player from MHC when he was on the ice. They didn't see the call when they did that to number 28, now number 27, Sisney, in the second period. And the player did it again when the MHC player whose number I did not catch was on the ice. And so that warranted the ejection. So he's out. So it looks like they're going to have to send somebody to the box for Ralston Valley as well, which is why they're skating over to the coaching staff, telling them about the ejection, and then they're probably going to have to pick a player to send to the box to serve the penalty for the ejection. So this is going to be good news all the way around for MHC, because they're now going to have a 5-on-4 with the power play. And they have the 5-2 lead with only 4:48 left in the game. Let's just recap you on one stat again. 45 shots on goal for Ralston Valley and 36 shots on goal for MHC. Remember, at one point it was 32 shots on goal to 19 shots. Ralston Valley over MHC, but MHC really has turned on the afterburners here in this period, and now they've gone from 19 shots to 36 shots. And that's one of the reasons why the score is now 5-2. MHC adding the 2 goals here in the final period to distance themselves from the visiting Mustangs 5-2. Glad you've been along with us on this Sunday here in Monument to watch this one. Let's hope this is a foreshadowing of things to come for the season for the men in white. Liederman's going to back up and reset the attack in the power play here. Here comes... Oh, there's a hot shot in the back, and Liederman's going to go to the box for a penalty. Yeah, Liederman got penalty for hitting number 11 in the back. And he knew he did it. You could see the look on his face right after the hit. Official sends him a sitting in the sin bin. And so now 4-on-4 is the way we're going to be skating for the next almost 2 minutes. Actually, they did a 5-minute major for the ejection. And so they changed the 2-minute penalty on the player from Ralston Valley to 5. .427 left. Oh, that was a big opportunity for Ralston Valley off the face-off. Point-blank shot, and it went up high and over the net and out of play. Clock stopped at 4:22. Chance for MHC here. Sisney with it. Tried to turn it around and get it to Steele Owens, but he couldn't. Taken away by the Mustangs. And they'll have to chase it, and there's an icing call. Clock stops at 4:05. A lot of stoppages of play here in this third period. Just joining us, 5-2. Skating 4-on-4. Actually, sorry, 4-on-3. Nope, it is 4-on-4. Sorry, I didn't see the other player from Ralston Valley. And that one goes up and off of Perez in goal. Another stoppage of play after 5 seconds because it hit the net behind the net. Looks like both teams just trying to get through the final 4 minutes of this game. Here come the Mustangs. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, slashing. Steele Owens is going to get called for a penalty. So now he's going to go to the box. No, it was Venezia. Venezia is sent to the box. And I'm saying Venezia like the city in Italy, which is spelled by the same name and pronounced that way. And if I'm mispronouncing that, please let me know. 3:49 left on the clock. 2-minute penalty on Venezia. And 1:23 left in the other penalty for MHC. And so now it looks like we're skating 4-on-3, advantage the Mustangs from Ralston Valley. MHC trying to clear, but they can't. One of the MHC players lost his stick, and Ralston Valley took advantage of the 4-on-3 and is able to get it past Hendrick. That's the first goal he has given up since about 2.5 minutes into the second period. So it's now 5-3. Ralston Valley trying to work their way back. One of the players will come out of the penalty box. That's Liederman. He was serving the initial penalty, so that's over. Venezia is still in the box serving the other penalty, so now it's 4-on-4 again. Sabula will take the face-off. He does. It's taken by Liederman. He lost it. Oh, no, it's actually King. Sorry. Zayden Hall Cross ice pass going to be picked up by Sabula. Nice job. He got it. Oh, huge collision. Sabula was going for the puck, and the player from Ralston Valley absolutely took out his own teammate. Perez is down, lost his helmet, face down on the ice. There are 2 backup goalies for Ralston Valley in this contest. They may either go to the bench for Jacob Mitchell or Colin Lewell. 3:18 left in the game. 5-3 MHC over Ralston Valley. See if Perez is going to stay in or if he's going to come out. I think he's probably going to come out. Yep. And they make the call. And they go to the bench. Jacob Mitchell, number 33, comes in off the bench. And he'll take over for Perez. Perez got absolutely flattened by his own player. Oh, or is Perez staying in? Yeah, he is. So Perez stays in. This has been kind of a rough game all the way around, and now on the goalies as well. 3:18 left on the clock. 5-3 MHC on top of the Mustangs from Ralston Valley. The score stands. First win of the new season for MHC. Zayden Hall's out there. McElhaney will take the faceoff. Let's see if he can be nearly perfect again. And he is. And MHC's got it. They're going to backtrack. Happy to burn some of the clock. Oh, taken away by Ralston Valley. Shot on net. Big save there by Hendrick. Should be an icing call. And it is. 3:03 now. It's taken about 12 minutes to play the last 2 minutes of this game. Lots of whistles. Ralston Valley's working it around. Not wanting to give up. Oh, big collision there. Sisney's going to skate away with it. He's got it. Oh. They tried to hit him. He pulled up, and a player from Ralston Valley, 17, went over his own boards and hit one of his teammates. Boy, Sisney put the brakes on, and I think after the number of times he's been flattened in this game, I think he was more than happy to put the brakes on and not get hit again. 2:41 left on the clock. Sisney stays out on defense. Steele Owens will take the faceoff. We're still 4-on-4. Poucher out there as well. Next to Steele Owens is Cooper, number 19. Sisney's got it. Passes it across. Cooper's got it. Dumps it in. Near corner. Clock at 2:30. Mustangs trying to run with it, but they can't get the handle on the puck. They bring it in. They lose the handle there again. Defense trying to collect itself and shut this down, and they do. Puck comes out of the zone, and it's going to be offsides because one of the players is still in the zone for Ralston Valley. Cooper brings it in. Beautiful work there. Backhand, leg save by Perez. Clock at 2 minutes now left. 5-3 MHC. On top, there's a shot on goal. Big save by Hedrick again. Sisney looks like he might have a cut on his arm from a skate. Cooper with a shot, stopped by Perez. 1:38 left in the game. Teams now at even strength, 5 players apiece. In comes Ralston Valley, and that's goes up and out of play. 1:26 on the clock, 5-3 MHC on top of Ralston Valley. And a hard-fought victory if this one stands for the guys in white. Oh, unable to clear his MHC. Puck just took kind of a funny bounce. Mustangs are able to keep it in. Shot on net, that goes wide. Dangerous shot there. McElhaney's going to try to chase this one down. Final 60 seconds of the game. Almost a giveaway there by the Mustangs. Chance for MHC. Oh, big save there. Two big saves by Perez. My goodness, great net minding. And two quick shots on net. 47 shots on goal for the Mustangs and 40 for MHC. Final 49.6 seconds. Liederman, shot, blocked by the Mustangs. Free puck there, still loose. Mustangs bring it down. Chance here. Great defense of the guys in blue. Nice save there. Nice save there by Hedrick. Down goes one of the Mustangs. Clock at 33.7 seconds. I have a feeling there's going to be about 40 players that have no trouble falling asleep tonight. This one has been nonstop from the very first puck drop in the first period. If you're just joining us, MHC 5, Ralston Valley 3. Third period has been the big difference for MHC. Bouncing puck there. Ooh, kind of tricky, and a nice job handling it by Liam Hendrick. Comes MHC, 13 seconds left. Down goes McElhaney. And a whistle for slashing. Slashing against MHC, or Ralston Valley. Player number 11 shaking his head. So now it looks like it's a 5-on-3 to end the game. 9.8 seconds left. It would be academic at this point because it's going to be a win for MHC, but how nice would it be to get one more for the stat book? Cross ice pass, 6 seconds, shot on net, and beautiful glove save by Perez. Another shot on goal, now 49 shots to 41. Remember back at the beginning of the second period, was 32 shots to 19, Ralston Valley. Well, the Sticks have answered the call for MHC as we have the last 3 seconds. And this one is over. Congratulations to MHC and Hedrick. My goodness, player of the game. The MHC puck of the game, or player of the game, has got to go to Liam Hendrick. He stopped 49 shots. Well, he had 49 shots on him, and he stopped all but 46 of them. And it's a win for MHC, 5-3 over Ralston Valley, as the teams will go through the motions here at the end of the game, led by the man of the match, Liam Hendrick. And he and Pena shaking hands. Pena really played well for Ralston Valley. And that's going to do it. We'll sign off and we'll see you the next time here with MHC Hockey, live in Monument.